you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. We finally got the Blackstone Griddle Hood finished and installed. We did use it yesterday and it worked great. I know you guys have a lot of questions out there. How loud is it? How much light does it give off? And we're going to go through all of that right now in this video. And we're going to talk a little bit about how I built this Blackstone hood. This thing actually is pretty cool. So let's go over it a little bit. So as you can see, this is made from black walnut. We did a black walnut trim on it. We was actually going to put a Blackstone Griddle Hood on it, but decided not to. Didn't want to, make it too much. I didn't know if it'd be too much. And if you notice, this is made from a 55-gallon drum. That blower is made for a wood burner. And these are just junction boxes that we mounted in there for the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this guy on and let you hear just how loud it is. So if we reach over here and hit the switch, it's really not that loud. We used it yesterday. We had conversation in front of it, never had an issue, and never had a bit of smoke here on the box stand porch. So I'm going to show you up inside what I done for the lights. So as you can see, we have a light over here. This is our grease trap, and then we have a light over there. And these lights, the lights are a game changer. They're really nice being able to cook on the griddle and be able to see how much seasoning you're putting on there, because this was kind of a dark corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire up the griddle and we're going to cook a little bit on there just to let you see that we don't get smoke here on the porch. So let's get it started. Okay, we're going to be making a sandwich on the Blackstone Griddle, and we're going to start off with some fresh, young ramps. They're in season now, so I figured what better to cook than ramps. So we're just going to chop these guys up. So we'll take all the ramps and we'll put them on our plate over here. Okay, those ramps look good. This is going to be an awesome sandwich. Okay, now I know this is where I'm going to lose a bunch of you guys because you don't like Spam. But I'm telling you, this on the grill is really good. So we're going to slice some Spam up. Put this over here on this plate. That looks good already to me. Now what we're going to do is take some frozen bread. This bread has been in the freezer. We freeze our bread because we don't eat a lot of it. So in order to keep it longer, we freeze it. Doesn't matter if it's froze. So we're going to go ahead and butter some bread. Now we have our bread buttered. We have 2 eggs already over on the griddle. We got some Spam, our ramps. I think we're heading in the right direction here. Let's go get the grill started up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn our gas on. I always turn my gas off every time I stop using it. I always turn it off. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this grill up. And we're gonna go ahead and start up our hood. So we got some light. And I really, like I said, I don't think it's that loud. I think you guys could hear me just fine. And this thing works great. So we're going to let that heat up for just a little bit. We're going to put a little butter on our griddle. Like so. Now we're going to take our freshly cut up ramps and we're going to go ahead and put them right on here. And I think what we can do just put a little bit of butter in there. Now we're going to take our Spam. We're going to lay it out on here. And go ahead and start browning it up. These guys are going to cook pretty fast, but we don't need much of them for flavor. The only seasoning we're going to use is sea salt, and it's going to go on the ramps. Now, I'll be honest with you, you probably could eat just the ramps by themselves. With that butter and that sea salt, you can't beat these ramps. They're going to shrivel up. There's probably a half a dozen ramps right there, but they're very young right now. They're not fully grown, and that's what we want. They're nice and tender. We're going to leave our ramps right back here in the back and let them sit there and cook a little bit. Okay, as you can see, Julie stole part of my griddle. I told her she can have this half, I'll take this half. She don't like ramps. She don't like Spam. So she's making her own little meal on the other side, which that's okay by me. So we're going to go ahead and flip our Spam over. As you can see, it's starting to get nice and brown. You want it to get nice and golden brown. It's starting. Oh yeah, that's starting to look good. I always like that Spam when it gets a nice little crust on the outside of it. And our ramps are still doing very good here. They're just hanging out. They're just over here on the side hanging out, waiting on us to get done. So I think I can go ahead now. I'm gonna overcook my eggs. I know a lot of you guys don't like overcooked eggs, but I really don't want a runny egg on there, so we're gonna throw the eggs down on there, and we're gonna go ahead and cook our eggs. We're not going to throw any salt. We might do a little bit of pepper on the eggs, but we're not going to put any salt because we did put sea salt in our ramps, and our Spam is actually pretty salty. So a little bit of pepper is all we need. So we're going to bust our eggs because we don't want them runny. Now while our eggs are cooking, we're going to go ahead and throw our bread down, butter side down. We're going to let that brown up really good on that side. Okay, our eggs are almost overcooked on that side. We'll go ahead and flip them over. That one got a little busted up. It didn't get quite as done as the other one, but it'll be okay. Now we're just going to let that bread sit there, and we're going to get that bread good and brown, but without burning it, hopefully. It seems like eggs, every time you cook them on the grill, they kind of look messy, but you know, they get broke, they get the seasoning off the grill, all that stuff, all that good stuff. You can see our bread starting to brown up just a little bit. We're going to let it go for a while, a little while longer. We'll get our ramps, flip them over a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip this bread over just for a little bit. What we're going to do is try to toast up the other side. That's going to be the inside. This is going to be the inside, what we're going to toast. Try to get them over here where there's a little bit more heat. Oh, them eggs, I think they're perfect. Get some of these ramps. We're going to put those ramps right on top of there. because they're way done. They're definitely good and cooked. I'm going to put them right on top of the egg. Oh, that looks good. Oh, those ramps look really good. So now, hopefully, our other side of our bread toasted up just a little bit. It's got just a little bit of a hardness to it. That's what we're looking for, just a little bit. So just going to be a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and lay the cheese over top of the egg. These guys have got to be really close right now. I know they're close because I'm getting hungry. You know what I mean? When you see the food and your stomach starts growling, well, that's what it's like right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and flip our bread over. It's got a nice little toast to it. We're going to take 2 pieces of our Spam and we're going to put it down on here. These guys browned up a lot better on this side. All right, now we're going to take an egg with the ramps. We're going to slide that down on the top of here. Then we're going to take another piece of bread. I think we want that out. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here getting confused. I seen Julie reaching in there, putting something on the grill over here. So we're going to flip this one over. We're going to put us 2 pieces of the Spam on there. Toasted Spam. Then we're going to do our egg. And then we're going to just take this and put it right on the top of here. Now we're going to be cooking these just a little bit longer because we want those to get a little darker. We want them to kind of be like a grilled cheese. We want the cheese to melt on there. It's going to be so delicious. We're going to go ahead and take these guys off. We'll snack on them later.
You'll snack on them later.
Yeah, well, I'll snack on them later.
Not me.
I'm telling you, this is going to be a good sandwich right here. I guarantee you, it's going to be delicious. We just got to let them brown up a little bit like a grilled cheese. You know what I mean? You know how you get that really nice shell to the outside of your sandwich when you're making that grilled cheese? And just about every year, I have something like this in the spring when the ramps first come up. So let's see if we can get these guys turned over. Oh, look at that. Look at that sandwich. Look at the brown. Oh. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, a little smash, just a little bit. Let them brown up on that side. Now don't that look good? Oh yeah. All right, I think our sandwiches are done. And boy, I'm so hungry. I haven't ate breakfast this morning. Look at this. These are monster sandwiches. Look at this. Oh, look at that. We're gonna be eating here in just a little bit. I'm gonna put that over there for Julie. And she is having grilled cheese and tomato soup. And we're doing it right here on the griddle. And this is what we like to do, cook outside. Keeps you from getting all that heat in the house and the smell of them ramps. I know Julie don't like the smell of them ramps. That's a sandwich I like to have every spring when the ramps start coming up. And it's so nice to have that hood on there so I don't get that ramp smell all through the house. And Julie, she usually gives me a rough time about that smell. She don't like the ramp smell. But I think it done a really good job. We did the whole entire video with the hood on over there cooking. I'm hoping you guys heard me okay. I haven't finished this video, so I'll find out here in a little bit. But I think you heard me okay. We're going to leave some links in the description down below. If you guys are shopping on Amazon, check our storefront out down there. Doesn't cost you any more. Just helps out the channel. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time, I'm eating. Oh, look at that. this thing. Oh yeah. Mmm. That's a big bite of spring.